John Airy here with AinitCool.com, and today we're taking a look at Bruce Willis's first 3 3/4 inch action figure. We're talking the G.I. Joe Retaliation Bruno, or as he's going to be called in the film, Joe Colton. Let's open him up. Okay, so we got Joe Colton here out of the package. First thoughts, not a bad G.I. Joe, but nothing that exciting. So let's get an up close and personal look here at Joe. Pretty standard, modern G.I. Joe action figure, especially on the articulation. We have a standard ball and socket on the head so you can get that head in any position you need it to go. One of the things I like about these 3 3/4 inch Hasbro figures is that the head will pop off and you can swap that head with other Hasbro action figures in the same scale. So you could have a Bruce Willis Jedi if you wanted to, if you took one from the Star Wars line of 3 3/4 inch toys. Not sure why you'd want to, but it's a possibility. Okay, so we have more articulation here on the shoulders with the ball and socket, so you can get those shoulders any way you need to go. Some swiveling with the hinge on the elbow, some swiveling, oh, there we go, a hinge, I'm sorry, on the hand, so that will go up and down, and you can swivel that around as well. Those have the standard kung fu grip, so you can put some guns into them. The upper body has some articulation as well, so you can swivel him around like so. Nothing on the waist. Ball and sockets with hinges on the legs where they meet the pelvis, so you can make them do the splits. We got double articulated knee joints, which is great, and then swiveling on the feet. So you can get this guy in just about any pose you want to. Accessories wise, he comes with this shoulder holster. The gun is already molded in, so you can't actually take one of the two handguns that he comes with and put those in the holster, unfortunately. Kind of a missed opportunity, I think, but oh well. So that looks kind of nice. It's nice and decorative, but doesn't really do anything. He also comes with this big shotgun, which is cool, and then another gun, which I'll show you here in a second, that is way too big for him. The funny thing about this figure that cracks me up, maybe it's just me, but if you get a real close look at him, dude's cross-eyed. Yeah, doesn't look like the brightest bulb in the Joe squad, but yeah. Now if I'm Bruce Willis, I don't know how I feel about my action figure having cross eyes. It's a bad paint job in that respect. Otherwise, it's a pretty decent action figure. The paint on the camo on the pants, the white shirt's pretty basic. Everything else is okay, but man, the cross-eyed paint job, just terrible. All right, so this is the silliest part of this action figure review, and this is the giant accessory he comes with, this giant gun thing. Now, the gun will fit into his hand, even though it's way too big for him. Okay, so we can kind of get it into his kung fu grip, and there we have it, him holding it. Now, this thing is heavier, just about as heavy, or if not heavier, than the actual figure, and somehow he's supposed to hold it up. And on the back of the package, it has him holding the gun without any problem. Not so in real life. I mean, this thing is just, it's huge. It keeps falling out of his hand. It's too big. It's too big. Let me pick it up. Okay, so the cool thing about this big, oversized gun that he can't actually hold onto, that's connected to a smaller big gun that he can kind of hold onto, it has the pull strap, and when you pull on the pull strap, stuff will fire out. Yeah. Exciting, right? Very exciting. Now you can take this bottom orange gun off the really big cannon thing, and you can put it into his hand, and he is ready to blow some guys up with a big orange gun. If you can get it back into his hand, which is kind of hard. Yeah, there we go. All right, so that is the absolute first Bruce Willis 3 3/4 inch figure. I guess if you were to throw on like a, I don't know, maybe a a flannel shirt, you could turn him into John McClane from Die Hard 5. Not sure, again, why you'd want to, but that is an option. So, what are your thoughts on the Bruce Willis Joe Colton action figure? Leave them below and keep checking in with AintItCool.com for more news and reviews. I'm John Airy.